Hi, this is Sammy again. I'm just going to show you on this video some tricks that you could use with multiplying fractions and also adding and subtracting fractions that will make your life a lot easier. Okay. So here's the first trick. The first trick is when you multiply a number by a fraction. So when you multiply a number by a fraction, all you need to do to begin with is reduce the whole number with the denominator of the fraction. So now if you look at the whole number and the 6, the 24 and the 6, we see that 6 goes into both of them. So 6 goes into 6 once and goes into 24 4 times. Now all you need to do is just go 4 times 5 is 20. And you have 1 on the bottom that you don't have to write because 20 over 1, just 20. How about the second one? The second one is 30 times 2 over 27. So in this case right here, that's the same as the first one where 6 goes into 24 right away 4 times. This here we have to look for a number that goes into both of the 30 and the 27. So the number that goes into 30 and 27, I only could see 3 that goes into both of them. 3 goes into 27 9 times, and 3 goes into 30 10 times. Now we multiply the 10 into the 2 and we get 20, and then we have still 9 on the bottom. Now you could always change this to a mixed number by dividing 20 by 9. Of course, 9 doesn't go into 20 evenly, but it could go into it twice with 2 as a remainder, and you write that remainder over 9 again. So 2 and 2 9s, that's what the answer is. All right, and if you don't see this, 2 times 9 is 18, and therefore 2 left over from the 20, and that's what the remainder is over 9. Now the last one with multiplying fractions. Here, a lot of students, they look at this and they say, these are huge numbers. How are we going to work with them? One thing you must know that when we have zeros, we know when you're multiplying, a 0 from the top could take away a 0 from the bottom. So this 0, for instance, could take away that 0. Also, this 0 on the top could take away a 0 from the bottom on the other fraction. That's doable as well. This 0 will take away this 0 as well. And now we don't have any more zeros. So this question became 5 over 18 times 3 over 25. And now we could just reduce. 5 goes into itself once. It goes into 25 5 times. 3 goes into itself once. It goes into 18 6 times. And the final answer would be, you multiply the tops together, that's 1. And you multiply the bottoms together, 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, now we're going to go to the next method, which is adding and subtracting fractions. I'm going to show you what they call the butterfly method. The only thing with the butterfly method, once you get your final answer, always look at it and see if it's reducible. If it's reducible, you must reduce the denominator with the numerator to put it in simplest forms. Okay. Why do we call it the butterfly? We call it the butterfly because we kind of draw something like looks like a butterfly right here and right there. So then we go 5 times 1 is 5. We put that on top of there. We go 3 times 2 is 6. We put that on top of there. We add the 6 and the 5 and we get 11 on top. And then all you need to do to the bottom is just draw another thing like that and multiply that 5 and the 3. So you multiply the denominators and you get 11 over 15. Can you reduce this? No, you can't. So that is the final answer for question number 1. Now, we'll do it one more time here with the plus or the addition. 4 times 1 is 4. And then 6 times 3 is 18. We add these 2 and we get 22 on top. And then we just take this denominators here and multiply them. And 4 times 6 is 24. Now these, because they're even numbers, I know for sure 2 goes into 22 11 times and 2 goes into 24 12 times, and that's what I mean by reducing. So your final answer should be 11 over 12 and not 22 over 24. How about when you subtract? The same thing. We're going to use the butterfly method. So 8 times 1 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. It's a minus, so 24 minus 8 is 16. And then we just multiply the bottom. 4 times 8 is 32. Is this reducible? Definitely it is. 16 goes into itself once, it goes into 32 twice. So the answer here is 1/2. And this is it for this lesson. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.